Okay, so a couple of helpful tips in After Effects. I'm going to make a new composition here. I'm going to go down into the composition area here. I'm going to right click in this window. I'm going to make a new shape layer. And I'm going to show you how to animate shapes quickly. So if you click and hold this up here, you have access to all these different shapes. I'll start with the star shape. Click and drag the star and don't let go of the mouse. When you hit the up arrow, you can add points to the star, hit the down arrow, and you can get rid of points to the star. Here's where the fill is up here. We'll fill that star in with that. You could throw a stroke on if you wanted to, but we'll just leave it like this for now. The important thing down here is where you can animate different shapes. And there's this little add feature right here with an arrow that allows you to add different things, and you can animate most of these things. So pucker, I'm going to demo pucker and bloat. If I open that up, you can see I can define the pucker and bloat amount. So if I went 0, suddenly those rounded edges to the star are gone. I can toggle that animation. So toggle, start the keyframe, move that over. I pull that out, and I can now define that 87 as my pucker and bloat amount. Move this over here, decrease that. And then increase to there. And I don't need to keep doing this. All I have to do is copy and paste these keyframes. So I'm just going to go and test to see if I like the speed of that animation. So I'm going to render that out and see how fast that goes. Alright, that's fine for the demo purposes. If I wanted to speed that up or slow it down, the further I drag these apart, the slower it goes. Closer together, the faster the animation goes, etc. Just play that quickly, see how that goes now. And then if I wanted to repeat this, I'm just going to drag the work area over here. I'm going to select all of the keyframes, Control C or Command C for copy. Move the scrubber over to where I want, and then Command V or Control V to paste that. And then I could just continue pasting that loop that I've made. And when I hit play, there you go, and then that just continues to play and loop. And the next helpful tip is animating text. I go up here, click the text layer, click and drag on my window here, type in Friday. Alright, so I have my font done. Over here is where I can control the size of it, I can control the color of it, and I can control the font type. Now if I open up the type layer, I can see there's this little animate, and it's got this little button that's very similar to the shape and the add button. So these features here will allow me to animate it. So I'm going to show you tracking. And down here you can see the tracking amount. Right down in here, I can adjust the tracking amount. Started this here, toggle that, and I can have the letters bounce open. Or bounce back together. And I can set different keyframes. And let's see what that looks like. And again, similar with the shape tool, if I want to loop these, I can select these keyframes, Command C or Control C to copy, position my scrubber where I want, and Command V or Control V to paste. So another thing that I'll add to the text animation might be to skew it. Toggle in that skew. And I can start playing around with different things. And there you go. Alright, so there you go. Making a shape layer, throwing a shape on there, going into add. This feature here, you can explore all these different things. You can twist it, you can zigzag it, you can do lots of interesting things here with that. And in the text layer, you can go to animate, and you can play around with different things up in here.